Christian boys get things squared away. And let's take a look real quick at our Hormel Foods radio keys to the game.
Well, I think for Pella Christian, the big key is just to continue to work on the fundamental things that they're working on. Again, one of the things that Coach Bohr likes to do is go quick, an up-tempo type game. Last year, that game style was a little difficult for them. They had too many turnovers, threw the ball away a little bit too much because they would rush too much rather than just go quick. They're doing a better job of that this year. They're still not perfect. They've got to learn when to pick up the tempo, make the good pass in transition and on the up-tempo game. The Grinnell game was kind of an opposite of that. They actually slowed that game down a lot. They went for more conventional half-court type of game, and so I look for them to be a little bit more up-tempo tonight against a team that probably isn't going to play the good kind of defense that they're used to seeing in the Little Hawkeye Conference, so they can maybe work on some of that, get a little more confident about how fast people can run and where to make those passes.
Yeah, and one thing that's going to be a key to me is how they incorporate those guys coming back tonight. They do have everybody back and ready to play, but they do have a different starting lineup than what is normal, and we'll tell you about that here in a little bit. But yeah, they're going to have to incorporate some guys. That's our Hormel Foods radio keys to the game. Looking for a key to your new career, visit hormeljob.com. We would also like to welcome those of you listening on the live stream here on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. We had to get underway just a little bit sooner. This is the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show, and we'll be right back with more on the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show right after this on 92.1 KRMS.
At Vision for Less, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives start under $80. Using insurance? We accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. We've got glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at Vision for Less. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Planting 1,000 trees on our cattle farm to block the breeze? It makes for good neighbor relations, and my numbers were good. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
A revolutionary roll-on butter product that takes the mess out of corn on the cob. Makes sense, right? My business plan and numbers are solid. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
Stop by your local Bank Iowa or visit us online at bankiowa.bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. All loans are subject to approval.
Inspiration can come from anywhere. At Pella Regional Health Center, we are inspired by compassion. We believe in treating everyone who comes through our doors with the same dignity and respect we would want to receive. Let our compassion and support be the inspiration you need to find the care that you deserve. Choose Pella Regional Health Center and experience inspired care for yourself. Visit us at pellahealth.org.
At Pella Fiber, you're more than just a number. You're a neighbor, a friend, a family member. You are what makes Pella a great place to live, work, and play. And Pella Fiber is dedicated to bringing you the connections you need to live life to its fullest. So while big telecommunications companies see you as just another number on a profit statement, you'll always be much more to us. Pella Fiber, neighbors, not numbers. Join us at pellafiber.com and connect to what really matters.
As we've settled into our new Bruxford's Home Center location over this past year, we've been hearing from our customers about some of the things they can't find anywhere else in town. So we went out and found these items that really make your house a home. Like simple, serene, and soft towels, we now carry a line of towels that is available in multiple colors, textures, and sizes. Stop by and start looking for your new towels today at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella.
Pella Engraving and Sign Company has a reputation of quality and excellence for providing indoor and outdoor signs in a variety of materials, including metal, plastic, and acrylic. We also produce banners for businesses and events, as well as car wraps to stand out and bring your promotional needs to life. We will work with any budget by offering a variety of price points and material options to bring you the best value. And Pella Engraving and Sign prides ourselves on meeting exacting standards and quick turnaround times. Learn more at pellaengraving.com.
When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. This is Randy Jarzambek, owner of Randall Roofing, and we are the dependable and reliable leader for your home or business shingle roofing needs in Pella and the surrounding areas. Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams. When it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. Find us on Facebook or visit randallroofs.com. Thinking new roof? Think Randall Roofing.
It's time to say happy holidays, happy holidays, happy holidays. It's time to say happy holidays from Central Tire and Auto.
Central Tire and Auto would like to take a break from the everyday routine of tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle to say happy holidays. Thank you for your business, and they look forward to serving you in the new year. From Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Welcome back to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show here on 92.1 KRLS, getting ready for action between the Pella Christian Eagles and the Pekin Panthers here on Eagle Lane. And let's take a look at tonight's colors of the game presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. When the Eagles in the usual white home uniforms with the maroon numbers, I'm going to only assume, unless they made a change since Friday night, but the home whites with the maroon numbers. And then for Pekin, it's black uniforms with red trim on the sides of the jerseys, black numbers with white outlines on the numbers. There
It may be kind of a gray on the numbers. It isn't a pure black. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mixture. I almost wonder if there's not like a white design in there that's giving it the appearance of a gray.
Yeah, but they're easy. You can see them good. That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. They're not the exact same color. It's helpful for us. But that's tonight's colors of the game presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. Whether it's a colorfully designed event banner, car wrap, or business sign, let the professionals at Pella Engraving and Sign bring it to life. Let's also take a look at tonight's game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. And when it is a brisk 26 degrees outside with an 11-mile-an-hour wind even. So it's feeling every bit of that 26 degrees outside. But
I listened to the weather at noon, and they said it was as warm as it was going to get that day. And they were right. It just continually got a little cooler all afternoon.
Yeah, while it's only 26 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable here inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften's. We'll be right back with more of our Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella radio pregame show right after this on 92.1 KRLS.
Make this holiday season the best yet. Ditch your credit card and go to Community First Credit Union. We're offering an unsecured personal loan special. You can borrow between $500 and $5,000 with an annual percentage rate as low as 5.49%. C First offers easy online applications and there's no collateral requirement. Apply at c1stcu.com or stop in today for details. Rates and terms are dependent on credit qualifications. Offer is subject to credit approval and program qualifications. C First is federally insured with an NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
A fresh, great-tasting fruit and vegetable tray from the Pella or Knoxville Hy-Vee is the perfect addition to any holiday party. We can customize any tray exactly how you want it. Just tell us how many people you're planning to serve and what kind of fresh fruits and vegetables you want. We also carry Hy-Vee's signature platters, which feature a preset selection of fruits or vegetables. You can see those on our website, Hy-Vee.com, and you can actually order them right online and then pick them up at the store or have them delivered. The Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vees are your holiday party headquarters.
This is Kim at the Fairfield Inn & Suites in Oskaloosa, inviting you to come stay with us. We're a brand new facility that boasts state-of-the-art amenities, coupled with the local charm of Oskaloosa. Our pool and fitness center is open to our guests, and free breakfast will start your day off right. Call and book with us today, or use our Marriott Bonvoy app. We look forward to seeing you.
There's a place in downtown Pella that takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam. A beautiful brick walk featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and Dutch architecture providing a classic old-world atmosphere. Welcome to the Molengraat. The Molengraat is home to some of Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You can even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
Hormel Foods in Knoxville is hiring. They have openings on first, second, and third shift for positions including quality control, operations, and maintenance starting at $17.85 an hour. All 9 positions will receive the shift differential. Quality control and operations will receive a 50-cent an hour increase at 3 months and an additional 50-cent an hour increase at 6 months. Employees will be offered weekly pay up to $1,000, a free 2-year college tuition, compressive benefits, paid vacation, and a 401k. Apply today at HormelJobsKnoxville.com.
Van Manen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel may be a long name, but they serve businesses and individuals with both short and long names. When you let the professional CPAs at Van Manen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel both save you time and give you peace of mind, you'll have more time to do the things that are important to you, like grow your business, spend time with your family, or volunteer in the community. You'll even have enough time on your hands to say their full name.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
Sporting goods companies are facing challenging times with many suppliers carrying little product and offering slow delivery. At BSN Sports, we stand ready to change the fundamentals of our industry. We carry all the top brands that you demand with uniforms, practice and travel gear, and field and facility equipment. We stock our own inventory and decorate in-house, leading to faster delivery. I'm Phil Hemming with BSN Sports, and I'd love the chance to work with your school or team. Give me a call at 620-8337, and let's get started today.
It's volunteer season. Pella Corporation thanks those who volunteer to make our area a great place to live. It's clear that when you volunteer, you're helping others. On the job, the Pella team creates energy-efficient Pella windows and doors for homes and businesses throughout North America. And once the job is done, many Pella Corporation team members volunteer to make a difference in their communities. Let's hear a cheer for volunteers. For more information on exciting careers at Pella Windows and Doors, visit Pella.com/careers.
Why should you consider a career at Vermeer? Production Area Manager Adam Smith has enjoyed some of the perks that come with working here.
When they do their end-of-the-year meeting, they have a drawing and they pull for a chance to go on a plane ride with Jason. And I actually got to win that one year. So I got to go up in the plane with Jason, and we went over our house where everyone lived. And then we came over the company, got to see Lake Red Rock from the air, which was pretty neat.
Start the search for your career at Vermeer by visiting Vermeer.com/careers.
At Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, our diabetes education team is dedicated to providing one-on-one care close to home. Hi, I'm Lauren Berry, a registered dietitian at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. If you have recently been diagnosed with diabetes or have been living with it for years, we want you to know that you do not have to manage it alone. Join us for a free diabetes support group beginning in January, where we will share helpful tips and strategies to help you maintain or improve your health. For more information or to reserve your spot in our group today, call 641-842-2151.
Welcome back to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show here on 92.1 KRLS. Still getting ready for action, about 7 minutes away from tip-off between Pekin and Pella Christian here. Boys only tonight win, and not expected to be a great one, but let's do a quick Shriver Cellular Instant Radio update before we go any more into this game real quick. Indianola girls leading Carlisle 41-23 after 3 quarters of play, so it looks like Indianola is going to come away with a win unless they find a way to royally screw it up in the 4th, which I don't expect to happen. Also, a couple other bowling scores we'll get in here for Pella bowling. The Pella boys fell to Gilbert 2,590 to 2,479. The Pella girls defeated Gilbert 1,786 to 1,473. So Pella splits with Gilbert, boys falling, girls winning. But we're getting ready for action here. And I know we've talked about obviously some of the guys, a lot of the guys that were missing Friday night against Grinnell. They're back for Pella Christian here tonight. And, you know, although they're not necessarily starting, they're back. And how do you expect?
Well, I'm sure they're going to be in. Again, they have had no practice since then. So, you know, most coaches are going to say you don't practice, you don't get to start. And
yep.
So it's going to be a quarter or half a quarter before they come in. You know, the 3 guys that came off the JV last Friday night to fill in for them are also dressed, so he's got a pretty full squad. I was kind of impressed with the way those 3 guys handled themselves against Grinnell, so I would expect no different here tonight. Again, a game that probably should be in Pella Christian's favor early on. I would say Coach Moore's going to be able to go way down the bench pretty quickly and you know, get a lot of guys some, in 4 or 5 minute stretches at a time, and a lot of playing time. So our score sheet could be full by the time the night's out as far as how many people are in the scorebook.
Yeah, absolutely. And, obviously with those guys coming back in and not starting, but you going into, with tonight not expected to be the greatest of games, but tomorrow night you play a 4-0 Eddyville team who, has played fairly solidly in the past.
Like
how
I
do
said,
you
I
try
was
to
impressed with Eddyville last year.
Yeah,
so.
how do you plan how would you incorporate those guys to make sure that they're ready
to
to
get
go?
their game legs back on them. They need, if their health is such that they can get some serious minutes without getting super short of breath or anything like that, or run down, they need to get their sea legs back in under them a little bit, and also get back into the flow of a gameplay. I don't know how long they were sick before that Grinnell game to know how long they were actually out, and depending on what their illness actually was, how much strength have they lost, and what kind of effort are they in. So look for them to get some serious minutes, especially early on, I feel, and once the game's out of hand, then it might be a situation where they get rested up, because they're going to be needed tomorrow night. Like I said, I think Eddyville's going to give them a really good game tomorrow night, so they need to be back to road tested, as it were, and game tested, and have a good night out on the floor as well tonight, and get their legs back under them a little bit.
Yeah, and obviously that game Friday night against Grinnell was a really good game, but they didn't quite hit as many shots from the outside. I feel like maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but at least it kind of felt like they took advantage of a lot of the size inside and were able to get inside. And obviously I haven't looked too much at the Eddyville game, knowing that we had a game tonight. You don't want to look too far ahead, but
well, that game Friday night, that was a team, and this whole Pella Christian team this year is made up of guys that can shoot the ball from outside, guys that can drive the basket very nicely, even though they're maybe a little undersized, they can drive the basket. And then they've got a front line of, 7 guys that are over 6'5". I mean, who has that in high school basketball?
Right.
And so they're going to be a presence inside. Even if you get somebody in foul trouble, they're just replacing them with somebody just as big and maybe not as quick or maybe not as strong, but just as tall. And if you haven't got the height to match that, it's going to be difficult for you. And most of the teams that Pella Christian's going to play this year, even in the little Hawkeye, are going to have trouble matching up with that height. So then it becomes the guard play. Down a couple guards Friday night, the 2 that were there had to kind of step it up a little bit and pick up their game. And I'm sure that they didn't play the greatest of tail end of the fourth quarter. They really let Grinnell get a lot of points in that fourth quarter. I think maybe fatigue did wear into them a little bit. Plus they were playing, the bottom part of the lineup, was in those JV pull-ups was in for most of 4 minutes, I think, there at the end of the game. So that probably led a little bit to the lax in defense, just a little bit. But I think that these guys are going to come out and just get used to playing again and have a good night. When they scheduled Pekin probably 2.5 or 3 years ago, this game actually got scheduled. That's how far the schedules generally work ahead. You don't know how good you're going to be. You don't know how good the other team's going to be. So you can't say that you purposely scheduled somebody easy for this game, because you didn't know that at the time. And Pekin's had a real good team in the past. Just statistically this year, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to match up at all with Pella Christian.
Yep, and with that, we're going to step away, and we'll be back with more of the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show right after this on 92.1 KRLS.
This month, our season of giving continues at Pella Motors. No payments until March. Plus, we have your gas covered through the end of the year. In addition, take over $12,000 off a brand new Ram 1500, $4,250 off Buick Enclave, or 0% for 72 months on Buick Encores and Envisions. We're dealing at Pella Motors. Stop in or see us online at www.pellamotors.com.
Did you know that Pella has its very own decorated apparel company? Windmill Print and Stitch offers on-site professional graphic design, friendly trained sales and customer service staff, and production staff that is highly skilled and trained to give you the best looking apparel in the industry. Whether you're looking for custom-made t-shirts for your family reunion or new polos or hats for your business, no job is too big or too small. Windmill Print and Stitch is a proud partner of BSN Sports, printing many of your local uniforms and fan gear right here in Pella.
Happy holidays from our entire team at Lely. As work continues on the new Lely Park in Pella, we know that we have a lot to be thankful for this holiday season. We're thankful for a great team of employees, and we're thankful for a vibrant and growing community like Pella to call home. Over the winter, progress is continuing on the interior of our new facility off Highway 163, exit 44, and we're targeting a move-in date of spring 2022. Lely Park is the future home of the North American headquarters for Lely and Pella, farming innovators.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Visit H&R Block, Pella, Oskaloosa.
We know you have choices when it comes to wireless plans for your home or business. At Strauber Cellular, we strive to be that local expert to provide all the service and expertise you need to make U.S. Cellular your choice for wireless service. Our knowledgeable staff can provide you with everything from smartphones and tablets to home internet and security options. Choose Strauber Cellular, your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular in downtown Pella.
And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. Don't let the busyness of the season distract you from the gift that we really celebrate. Merry Christmas from Dr. Tim Yoder and Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
If you are looking for some fantastic pork tenderloin, Wood Iron Grill has now joined the Tenderloin Trail 2.0. The Tenderloin Trail 2.0 passport is now available. Don't wait, get started today. You can get the passport by going to the website iowapork.org/tenderloin trail. Get the passport from participating restaurants or stop by the IPPA office to pick up the passport. Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa, home to one of the stops on the Tenderloin Trail 2.0.
This year, U.S. Cellular's making a big deal out of the holidays. You can choose any phone from any brand free. That's right, any phone you see in our store is free. And get unlimited data for our best price of the season. Just $30 a month per line with 4 lines. Feel the locally grown joy from U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Limited time offer. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular, where we care about our customers and our communities. Strauber Cellular, a locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, located in downtown Pella.
Welcome back to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. One final time here on 92.1 KRLS. They're currently announcing starting lineups, which means it's time for us to give you tonight's starting lineups presented by Minninga Pest Control. For Pekin, junior guard, 6 feet tall, Ben Arrett, wearing number 11. Number 15, Colton Comstock is at a guard, the senior who's 6'1". Another guard, number 20, Chandler Stoll, senior, standing at 6 foot tall. Number 23, Luke Long, junior forward, who is 6'3", and Jaden Wolver, the sophomore, who's 6'4". The Pella Christian starting lineups going on right now. Number 4, Nico Schurz will be one of the posts tonight, the senior who's 6'7". There'll also be number 5, senior Jaden Heisman, the guard standing at 6'5". And then number 10, Bennett Sprunk, the senior 6'3" guard, as well as number 15, the 6-foot guard, junior Aiden Stoltz. And the final starter, the senior standing at 6'9" at a forward, number 32, Eric Mulder. So pretty typical starting lineup here for the Eagles, or pretty similar starting lineup to Friday night for the Eagles here win, with the exception of Nico taking Danny Andringa's spot in the lineup.
Just so it's a situation where Nico would normally be in that spot anyway. Danny actually filled his spot because Nico had been sick. So Nico had a great game though, coming in off of missing a couple practices. So look for that to be similar again tonight for those other guys that are going to come back now.
Yep, that was the tonight's starting lineup presented by Minningham Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. Call 628-3198 for Minningham Pest Control. You've been listening to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. The Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella is your cornerstone to health. It's now time for tonight's opening tip, presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Eric Mulder goes up against Jacob Wolver. We'll get a Strawberry Southern Answer Radio update after tonight's opening tip. The tip is away, and Eric Mulder has won tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. Jaden Heisman with it. The Eagles swing it, and Stoltz drives. Kicks to Heisman in the corner for the open three. No good. Run down by the Panthers, and never able to get control of it was Colton Comstock, and that's a turnover for Pekin to start the contest. Strawberry Southern Answer Radio update. Indianola girls 54, Carlisle 35 final. So Indianola comes away with the win. Heisman looking into the post for Schurz, who's doubled, kicks it out for Sprunk, who's going to drive, kicks inside to Mulder, who's able to tip it away before turnover potentially, and Heisman for three, knocks it down.
Well, he wasn't going to miss two in a row, and he didn't have a very good night Friday night, but tonight his stroke looks much better. He's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, nice start there for Jaden Heisman, 1 for 2 from deep, and the Eagles lead 3-0 with 7 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Trying to hook is number 23, Luke Long, for Pekin, and he commits a travel.
Yeah, Nico had him bodied up pretty good, and he's trying to push him out of the way, and Nico didn't move, and he ended up moving his feet trying to get more leverage.
Yeah, Stoltz running the point guard once again here for the Eagles. He's going to take a three, knocks it down. Aiden Stoltz for the triple. 6-0 Eagles. Quick shot there by Ben Arrett, no good. Mulder battling with Wolver for the jump ball, and Pekin will get it back. So team rebound there, technically.
Yeah, Eric had kind of position, but not real good inside position. Wasn't able to come down with it clean, just got the jump ball out of it.
Yeah, Pekin gets the ball in bounds, and another three look there. That was number 20, Chandler Stoll. His shot was no good. Stoltz brings it up the floor. Nico Schurz is going to fire the three, and no good. Eagles were feeling it a little bit from three.
I'm not sure that's what Coach wanted for Nico to be shooting that three, but they're ahead 6-0, so let them play a little, I guess.
Yeah, the Eagles getting a little happy from three. They've attempted 4 shots, all of them from behind the arc.
Well, they got a height advantage. I'm not sure whether they're not pounding it inside.
Yeah, Colton Comstock has it out top, and they're going to try and go inside to Wolver. It's stolen by Mulder, who's looking for down the court. He's going to find Heisman on the wing to Sprunk. Back to Heisman for the open three. No good. Mulder with the tip, and it goes in. You can tell he was trying to slam it, just didn't get the grip of the ball to be able to do that.
He was trying to go up and catch it and dunk it on the rebound, and he caught it too low, and it fumbled on his hands.
Yeah, and now we've got a 30-second vision for less timeout here by the Panthers. Gonna take a minute, so let's take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard really quickly. Indianola girls 54, Carlisle 35 final. The Pella boys bowling team falls to Gilbert 2,479 to 2,590. The Pella girls bowling team defeats Gilbert 1,786 to 1,473. That was the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. Tonight's video presentation of Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy. If you're enjoying this broadcast of Pella Christian basketball on YouTube, please consider a donation to help keep it free. You can go to pceagles.org and click the donate button, or just click the Eagle Head logo in the bottom right-hand corner of this video and hit the donate to PC link in the header. Pekin with it now. It's going to be number 20, Chandler Stoll who had it. Now it's Colton Comstock trying to drive the lane, and he gets the 2 up and in. Nice little move there by Colton Comstock for the 2. Inside to Nico Schurz for the Eagles on the other end. His layup is short. Eric Mulder tips it away, and they're going to...
I think they're going to count it.
They're going to count the basket. The foul goes on Colton Comstock, and Eric Mulder with a nice heads-up play there as Levi Skelhaas and Danny Andringa come into the game for Bennett Sprunk and Nico Schurz. Somebody just came in. Jackson Horace came in for Pekin. Mulder's free throw no good. And Pekin with it now. Three by Horace, no good. And then the pass to Horace goes out of bounds. The 4th turnover on Pekin.
I got him for 5 already. So.
You got him for 5, okay. I might have missed one early there. I know I just got a little bit. They're going to get inside to Mulder just outside of his reach. Looked like we were going to have a potential slam there for Mulder. Ball rotation not going fast enough for Coach Bohr as he yells at the squad to move the ball much quicker. Ball kind of getting a little stagnant right now. Aiden Stoltz is going to get an open look from the corner, and he'll knock it down. 6 points for Stoltz, 13-2. Eagles lead with 4 minutes to play.
Well, we saw that Friday night, too, when he's standing there ready to catch and shoot and has himself set. He's pretty deadly in there. He's knocked down his 2nd of this game.
Yeah, they're going to get Stoltz for a foul there. That's 1 apiece now. Mulder's going to come out of the game, and E.J. Franzman will enter for Pella Christian. And it'll be Colton Comstock who's got it. He's waiting for the offense to set up now. We'll bring it across the timeline. Get things going for Pekin. Comstock drives. It's going to get a good swing. Nice tip by Skelhaas there for the Eagles, though. It's going to help, and Heisman's going to foul Colton Comstock. So Comstock's going to go to the line for 2.
You got to give Pekin a lot of credit. They are not scared to drive that ball into the paint area against the taller Pella Christian players and put up some shots. They put up their 2 points came on a nice layup between 2 big guys for Pella Christian that neither one of them could block. So and now they drive in and draw the foul, get the first free throw to go.
Yeah, Stoltz and Heisman come out of the game. Fancher and Lincoln Vandermolen come into the game. That free throw attempt by Comstock was good. He's got all 3 of Pekin's points now, 13-3 with 3:47 remaining here in quarter number 1. And that shot is good. So Comstock with all 4 now for the Panthers. And Levi Skelhaas will bring it up for the Eagles. He's going to put up a little floater, no good. Franzman not able to get the rebound. Goes to Pekin, and now they're going to come down the other way. And Comstock's going to work against Fancher. Skelhaas is going to get a tip on it. And now Comstock's going to pull it out, and Panthers will reset. Lincoln Vandermolen allows the drive, and Ben Arrett gets on the board, and 13-6 now. Panthers staying competitive here.
Yeah, like I said, not scared at all to drive it into the taller Pella Christian players.
Yeah, near turnover there for the Eagles.
Or was it? Oh, they keep it?
It was a jump ball.
Oh, okay.
Jump ball.
Still a turnover.
A jump ball, and the Eagles maintain possession on it.
Yeah, still a turnover because you lose the arrow out of it. So.
Yeah. And so now the Eagles will inbound it. Not been a clean last couple of minutes here for the Eagles. Fancher now has it out at the volleyball line. Andring is going to get him a screen. Skelhaas has it up top. Out to Fancher. Coach Bohr has not been extremely pleased with the last couple of seconds. Andring a shot no good. He's trying to get the board no good. And the Eagles are going to get Schurz and Sprunk ready to go here. Shot attempt no good there by Luke Long. And Skelhaas is going to bring it down the other way for the Eagles. He's going to hit Vandermolen. who's going to drive, kick to Fancher to Skelhaus in the corner, whose three-pointer rims in and out. And now Pekin will come the other way with it, 13-6. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Nice little move there by Jackson Horace for 2. And now Coach Boer's going to call a 30-second vision for last timeout. Not been a lot good last couple minutes here.
They were ahead 13-2, had a nice first 4 minutes, scoring 13 points. You'd like to think that's a 26-point quarter. That's a pretty nice clip. But boy, the last 2.5 minutes they have not got anything to go at the basket and just can't get anything to happen. So I'm sure Coach Boer is going to tell them to be more aggressive and make good shot selections.
Yeah, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Pella Christian hit 3 threes in about the first 3 minutes of play. Eric Mulder got a couple on layups, and that gave him the 13-2 advantage. Since then, it's been all Pekin as they've scored 6 straight to make it 13-8 here with 2:06. That was another vision from last timeout. Improving lives by helping people see better. If poor visibility is causing you to miss things, take a timeout and visit Vision for Less in Pella and get back in the game. Jack Fancher with it out top. They're going to get it inside to Nico Schurz, and Schurz is going to draw the foul. And the Eagles finally starting to take advantage of that height, and that's going to be on Cade Bemis. That'll be his first, team's second. And now they're going to inbound to Schurz, who's going to take it right to the hole. And Bennett Sprunk is going to put up the 3. No good. Rebounded by Bemis. And the Panthers coming down with a chance to make this a one-possession game. They throw it away. And Andringa gets it, and he'll bring it up. Gets it to Vandermolen. Look to get it inside to Schurz. Nothing there. They got it to Schurz that time. No good on the up and under attempt there. And Pekin brings it back the other way.
Would have been a tough shot for Nico, but they did get the ball into him. It was just a really tough angle for him to make that shot.
Yeah, they're going to get it to the corner there for Luke Long. No good. Nico Schurz will bring down the board. Get it to Bennett Sprunk, and Sprunk going to kick across court to Vandermolen in the corner. Back out to Sprunk, to Andringa, to Fancher. Inside to Schurz. Nice strong move by Schurz. He's going to get fouled and go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, Nico was in a double team there. They really were not going to let him have the ball. And Fancher put the ball right on top of him where he was the only one that could come down with it and got just clobbered as he went up for the shot.
Yeah, Jackson Horace is going to get called for the foul. Schurz misses the first one. Stryver Cellular Instant Radio update. PCM 20, East Marshall 8 in the boys game after 1 quarter of play. Fancher, Vandermolen, and Andringa come out of the game. Mulder, Heisman, and Stoltz back in for the Eagles. Schurz is short on the second one. And so a good foul there by Pekin in the long run, as with 48 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, it's 13-8. Inside to Wolver, working against Mulder, back out to Comstock, working against Stoltz. And now it's Chandler Stoll inside to Wolver, who's working against Mulder. He gets it to go over the top of Mulder. Nice shot by Wolver, 13-10.
Little hook shot over top of him.
Yeah, Stoltz left open for 3. He'll knock it down again. 9 for Stoltz. He's only hit 3s here tonight as Pella Christian goes back on top 16-10 with 7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and I don't have him missing any either. So that's
3 for 3. Nice look there for Pekin at the end of the quarter is no good, and Pella Christian will take a 16-10 lead into the second quarter. We'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this on 92.1 KRLS.
Thanksgiving is come and gone. Christmas is right around the corner. It's the season for all those holiday get-togethers, lots of cooking for friends and family. So when it's just you, do you really want to cook? Hey, you know I don't need an excuse not to cook, but a really good excuse is Delivery.com, because they'll bring hot, fresh food from local Pella restaurants right to you. Whether you're at home, whether you're at the office, wherever you are, you can have it delivered right to you by going to Delivery.com. Hot, fresh food from local restaurants right here in Pella. Give them a try today. Delivery.com.
Dedication. To consistently provide quality products and customer service, the employees at Precision Pulley & Idler must be dedicated to their jobs so they can meet or exceed the customer's needs. This is why Precision Pulley & Idler stands behind and supports our local student athletes for the effort and dedication they show on the hardwood, wrestling mats, alleys, and throughout their school's hallways. Precision Pulley & Idler encourages our area students to combine a strong work ethic and attitude to achieve their goals this season. Precision Pulley & Idler, we keep it moving.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS. Been a much closer game than we expected here, Win, as Pekin gets the ball to start quarter number 2.
Well, it started out about the way we thought, but Pella Christian really went stagnant there as we got into the last 4 minutes of the game, only knocking down 1-3.
Yeah, Mulder's going to get a tip, and Pekin will retain possession there to try to get inside to Wolver in the post. But unable to get it into him cleanly. They're going to try to kick it out deep. Skelhaus with a tip. Heisman runs it down.
Almost,
and it's going to be off his knee. It was almost a really nice job there by the Eagles. Levi Skelhaus getting in there and forcing the tip.
He covered a lot of ground to get up there and then jumped up in the air a long ways to tip it away. Jaden just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, nice defense there by Nico Schurz on the screen. Another nice play by Nico. Is going to force another turnover. Heisman open on the wing. Knocks it down. 6 points for Heisman. And 19-10. Pella Christian shooting the ball extremely well in this one.
Well, they are from deep anyway.
Yeah, I should have prefaced that. They're going to leave Luke Long open for 3 once more. No good, but nobody went after the board. Eric Mulder, excuse me. I tried to combine Luke Long and Eric Mulder there. And, Wolver with a nice block there on Heisman, who tried to drive the lane. Nice play by Jaden Wolver, the sophomore, to come over and send that shot away. They're going to try get it inside to Mulder with the size advantage. Tried to throw it down, no good, but he gets his own board. He's got 6 now, 21-10. Pella Christian leads. Had a big size advantage there on Luke Long, and another 30-second vision for less timeout by Pekin.
Well, that's good to see that they was, punching that ball inside and tried to get it. They didn't come up and get the dunks they wanted or quite as good a looks as they wanted right off the bat, but they was persistent, stayed with it, got a couple offensive boards there. We're able to put the ball back in.
Yeah, tonight's fan of the game. Let's go ahead and do that. It's Sarah Young. Sarah Young was our fan of the game, presented by Delivery.com. Delivery.com is the restaurant delivery service in Pella with great local restaurants like George's, Cantoritos, Yamato, Liberty Street Kitchen, and Dutch Fix, and more. You can have fresh food delivered right to your home or business for lunch or dinner, just like Sarah Young recently did. She's tonight's fan of the game and has won a $10 gift certificate towards her next order. Try Delivery.com this week and then listen to our next broadcast to see if you're the fan of the game, presented by Delivery.com. And another turnover there, that one by Ben Errett, And Pella Christian coming down. And Heisman almost committed the turnover. Eric Mulder saving it. Skelhaus is going to fire from 3, no good. Board by Nico Schurz, and the spin move gets it to go.
Nice job of staying with it by Nico to put that ball back in off the glass.
Yeah, 23-10. Pella Christian leads now with 6 minutes remaining here in quarter number 2. Eric Mulder with the swat on the shot. I almost said slam, but it was a swat there on defense. And now the Pella Christian student section not so nicely telling him exactly what Mulder did to that shot attempt. That shot no good. And now Skelhaus out running the break. He'll pull up, tries the floater, no good. Rebound by Luke Long for Pekin, and he's going to bring it across and then gets to Comstock, who will fire to Chandler Stoll, where the ball remains. Aiden Stoltz almost had a steal. Eric Mulder's going to get called for the reach there. Looked like ball was just out in front, and he just couldn't get to the ball and got a little bit of the hand. And
the offensive guy was smart, moved his arms a little bit to make Eric have to reach across him.
Yep, so Vandermolen and Andrew going to come into the game for Pella Christian for Schurz and Heisman. And going to get it into the corner. A 3-ball there by Jackson Horace is no good. And Skelhaus brings it down. He finds Aiden Stoltz, who hits his 4. He's got 12 on 4 of 4 shooting from three-point range.
Yeah, he's just doing everything right now.
Aiden Stoltz, have a night. The hook shot no good by Horace. And now Skelhaus running the other way. Kicks to Lincoln Vandermolen in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Mulder. Mulder, they're going to get a jump ball called. Pella Christian will get the ball there. Then go with tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brandapeel. It's got to be the three-point shooting of Hayden Stoltz, 4 for 4. Probably not what we expected when we saw the height mismatch that we had coming into this game. But apparently the Eagles saw something, that they were going to be able to get some open looks from the three-point line.
Well, they're really sagging in on the, on the guys underneath. There's 4 Pekin guys there. Danny Andrew gets an offensive rebound.
Yeah, Stoltz finally missed a 3, and then Skelhaus missed a 3. But that was tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brandapeel. Skelhaus is going to knock down that 3, though. And that makes it 29-10, but that was tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brandapeel for printing web video or interactive called Brandapeel Relentless for You. And going to be a foul called on Chandler Stoll. That's his first. And Aiden Stoltz is going to come out of the game. And so is Skelhaus. So Fancher and Sprunk come back into the game. And Bemis comes in for Stoll now. For the Panthers. Fancher's got it now. Looking to get it inside to Mulder. No, nothing going. Sprunk drives, kicks to Fancher, to Andringa, who's going to get it inside to Mulder. And Mulder with the slam! Tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game, presented by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises, it's time for a new roof. Think Randall Roofing. Nice slam there by Eric Mulder. 2 hands with authority. As Comstock's shot goes wild, and I think that's going to be Luke Long who draws the foul. I believe that's going to be on Andringa. And Mulder's going to come out of this game. Andringa, it does get called for the foul. Mulder's going to come out of the game, and Franzman will enter. But nice slam there by Eric Mulder a moment ago.
Yeah, well, the defender kind of fell down, got out of his way, and it'd really be nice to be able to just stand under the basket and be able to jump up and dunk it.
It really would. That shot no good there by Luke Long. And so Franzman does enter the game for Mulder. But nice moment, or a nice play there by the Eagles. As Long prepares for the second free throw. And he misses that one too. So he's 0 for 2 at the line. And now Andringa gets it inside, and he's got 2 before the Panthers even knew what hit him. 33-10, Pella Christian leads it now with 3.5 to go here in quarter number 2.
Well, they've had a great defensive quarter, not giving up any points so far, and have just kept the offense steadily going and have pounded the ball inside a little bit more.
Yeah, nice job here by the Eagles. And that's going to be Eric getting it inside to Wolver. I think he's going to be fouled by Franzman. Yep, they are going to get Franzman on that one.
Franzman was standing pretty straight up, but the officials said he got him too much with the body.
Yeah, that'll be the team's 5th foul. And Wolver knocked down that first one. And so now that's the first point for Pekin in this quarter. And it looks like Jackson Horace is going to come into the game here in a moment as Wolver misses the second one and leaves him with 3. Now Fancher with it to Vandermolen. Pass inside to Franzman is stolen. Say the Eagles haven't committed a ton of turnovers today, but just the second. And not too bad here for the Eagles. They're going to get it inside to Wolver again, working against Franzman. That pass is stolen by Jack Fancher, who gets it to Sprunk. Franzman's going to fire from deep. No good. We're going to get a foul called on Ben Arrett.
Arrett was pushing Fancher from behind, and so Jack's going to get that defensive rebound, or offensive rebound, sorry.
Yeah, and Fancher comes out of the game for Stoltz now. Sprunk was left open in the corner, so was Vandermolen. Vandermolen drives, kicks to Stoltz, who's going inside for Franzman. Almost had it stolen away. Did not, though, and Vandermolen's going to get a look from three. It's going to be short, rebounded by Andringa. Shot goes up and good. Danny Andringa with with his 4th point of the night. And they got a full vision for last time out by Pekin before the ball was stolen away there. So 2:13 remaining here in quarter number 2. Pella Christian leads at 35-11. Let's really quickly let you know what you missed in case you missed it. Presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Pella Christian, sharp 3-point shooting here tonight, especially from Aiden Stoltz. 4 for 5 from deep for Stoltz as the Eagles take a big advantage, not turning the ball over as well. That was in case you missed it. Presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Pella Christian, again, the 35-11 lead here. Let's take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, too, really quickly while we're at it. We did have some more updates. So Indianola girls basketball defeats Carlisle 54-35. PCM boys up 20-8 on East Marshall after 1 quarter of play. Pella boys bowling fell to Gilbert 2,479 to 2,590. But the Pella girls bowling team defeated Gilbert 1,786 to 1,473. That was the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. So also, while we're thinking about it, and while we've got a moment here in the action, let you know that you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM, KRLS Knoxville Pella, and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella. Bank Iowa supports Pella Christian and Pella High Athletics by donating $10 to the Booster Club for every 3-pointer and every dunk during every home game this season. Go Eagles from Bank Iowa. Pekin with the ball now as we get just to the 2-minute mark here. And Comstock with it out front. They're trying to get it inside. They're going to get it outside for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wolver. And he gets it out to Comstock, who's going to fire cross court to Long, who's going to drive past Franzman and gets it to go. Nice little move by Luke Long to get it inside.
Well, like I said, they are not scared to take it at the taller players, and made a nice move around him to lay it off the glass and in.
Yeah, nice job so far by the Pekin offense to try to, get it inside and know that they're not shooting the ball well from the outside. And get it inside to Franzman, and Franzman gets it to go. So he's got 2 now, and 37-30, or 13, Pella Christian leads, and another turnover there by the Panthers. And Sprunk brings it the other way. He's going to kick to Stoltz on the wing. No good. Rebound by Franzman up. No good. Rebounded by Wolver. And Comstock's going to slow things down just a little bit here for Pekin. They trail as the Eagles lead the Panthers 37-13 with 50 seconds remaining here. Steal by Stoltz. He's in the open court. Uses the basket to try and, as a little bit of a defender, he does not get it, and then Danny Andringa fouls there. He tried to use that basket to his advantage and was just.
He tried to go back to his right hand instead of making the left-handed layup. He's on the left side. He stays there. He doesn't bring the defender into the play at all, and has a good chance of making it. And instead, he tried to make it with the right hand and just did not have the timing to make that shot.
Yeah, and now Luke Long's going to be caught out top. Does get Wolver to come out and bail him out a little bit there, but it's going to be Comstock now with it with 15 seconds, looking to drive. Gets by Stoltz, but Skelhaus is going to grab the rebound. He came in for someone a minute ago. And now Andringa's 3 at the buzzer, no good. Franzman put up the shot backwards near the buzzer. Didn't get it to go.
Almost made it, though.
Almost got it to go. Eagles lead 37-13. We'll be back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this with the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show here on 92.1 KRLS.
Tickets are still available for this year's newest and biggest hit, Spider-Man No Way Home, rated PG-13 and now showing at Pella Cinemas. For the first time in cinematic history, Spider-Man's identity is revealed. Spider-Man turns to Doctor Strange to restore his secret, but be careful what you wish for. Doctor Strange's spell creates a hole in the universe, unleashing Spider-Man's most powerful adversaries. Still showing at Pella Cinemas, but ending Tuesday, are Encanto, rated PG, and Ghostbusters Afterlife, rated PG-13. For a list of showtimes, visit Pella-Cinemas.com and enjoy a movie at Pella Cinemas.
Do you have family coming to town for the holidays and you'd rather they don't stay at your house 24/7?
Then book them a room at Pella's only downtown hotel, the Amsterdam Hotel.
If you haven't been here in a while, our entire hotel has been completely remodeled, including the Liberty Street Kitchen restaurant.
And because they're right downtown, your guests can easily get to all the great holiday shopping that Pella has to offer.
Check out our website, royalamsterdam.com, for different packages that are available.
And then make your holiday guests a reservation at the Amsterdam Hotel on the Molengraat in Pella.
'Twas the night before Christmas. Santa looked all around. Not one little reindeer was to be found. He decided Two Rivers Car Troll all go to fill up his car since it was fairly low. He would not disappoint. His timing was right. Thank goodness for Two Rivers. The Car Troll pumps open all night.
Even Santa loves saving 4 cents off every gallon of gas at Two Rivers Car Troll pumps in Pella and Otley. Use your Two Rivers local card and you'll save 4 cents off every gallon of gas every time you fill up. Happy holidays from Pella's only locally owned gas station, Two Rivers Cooperative.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker, and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Start a new tradition this Christmas and let the Pella or Knoxville Hy-Vee Kitchen help with your holiday feast. Order one of our holiday packs and we'll do all the preparation and cooking for you. Choose between USDA Select Prime Rib, a Carve Master Pit Applewood Smoked Ham, Butterball Turkey, or order a combination of these meats. Then choose from more than a dozen side dishes, dinner rolls, and desserts to fill up your table. We'll have everything prepped and ready to go, complete with easy instructions to finish it off at home. Call the kitchen and ask about the Christmas holiday packs available at the Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vee.
Now that the cold weather is here, how is your furnace holding up? If the answer is not so well, then maybe it's time to call Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. They're a Dave Lennox premier dealer and they're NATE certified, which means that they're up to date on the latest solutions in the industry. So call Van Haften's today in Pella or Knoxville and set up a time to have your furnace inspected. They'll ensure it's running at maximum efficiency so that you're ready for Old Man Winter's extended stay. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften.
Welcome to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart and Pella at Central Tire and Auto. Pella Christian leads at 37-13 here at the halftime break. And Win, I don't think they got to this 24-point lead the way we kind of expected, but nonetheless, they do lead by 24.
Well, I think the second quarter was better than the first. They really took advantage, I suppose, of what Pekin was giving them in the fact that they were really crashing in on the big guys and having a double or triple team down there every time they tried to throw the ball inside, and so that made it difficult for those guys to score. And so the threes were wide open, and they were accepting and taking them. They knocked down a couple, 3-4 right off the bat and built that 13-2 lead, but then started missing a few and maybe rushing those shots just a little bit, and Pekin kind of got back in the game. But the second quarter was much different. They were able to still pound the ball inside and make some plays happen. When that double team came, they were still able to find the other guy that might be open underneath there from that spot, and was able to get some good looks. Got some. They had, they didn't have. I don't think they had one offensive rebound in the first quarter, and they ended up with. I got them for 10 offensive rebounds for the half. So, they were really crashing the boards offensively, getting a lot of putback baskets. I don't keep that stat, but I'm sure they had several points off of putbacks. So, that was a much better offensive quarter for them. They were able to get some good scoring inside, along with making a couple threes from the outside as well, but didn't rely on it nearly as much as they had in that first quarter.
Yeah, and as we look into what that first half was like and do our inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, Aiden Stoltz, as you mentioned, was the biggest beneficiary of the three-point shot there. He had 12 points, and they were all on threes.
Yeah, he hit 4 in a row to start, and then he missed one, and since then he's missed a couple of layups. Granted, they were difficult layups, but a couple shots inside that you would like to think he could make. So he's cooled off a little bit, but look for him not to quit shooting in the second half. If they get him the ball in a situation where he's ready to catch and shoot, I'm sure he's going to continue to put the ball up and knock down some more threes. Heisman had a good start. Everybody was able to get involved. Levi hit a 3 from the outside, so it was good to see him get his legs back under him a little bit after being off. I think he missed his first 5 or 6 before he was able to hit that shot. So he's kind of still suffering a little bit from being sick. So he hopefully will continue to build on that in the second half.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell, I feel like in the first half, when things kind of started to feel like it was a little bit rockier, it was kind of about the time that they started to get some of those guys in, and you just wonder a little bit of the rust factor and stuff like that. But inside the numbers here delivered by Pella Fiber, let's go through the scoring breakdown for each team. We'll start with Pekin. Jaden Wolver had 3, Luke Long had 2, Colton Comstock led the way for Pekin with 4, Jackson Horace and Ben Arrett had 2 apiece. For Pella Christian, they got 2 from Nico Schurz, 2 from E.J. Fransman, 3 from Levi Skelhaas. They got 6 from Jaden Heisman, 6 from Eric Mulder, 4 from Danny Andringa, and 12 from Aiden Stoltz. He's leading the way.
I've got Eric with 8. Did I miss something?
Maybe I missed something.
Yeah, we'll have to total them up at the commercial break.
We'll figure it out after this break. The foul breakdown. Pella Christian had 6 fouls in that first half. Pekin had 5 there in the half. Win, I know you have more of the team.
Yeah, a big thing that I think was the fact that Pekin ends up with 12 turnovers in that first half. Pella Christian just 2, so Pella Christian doing a pretty good job of taking care of the ball. Granted, Pekin's not putting a super amount of pressure on them, especially around the perimeter, and so they're doing a good job of taking care of the ball. Rebounds was kind of favoring Pekin at the end of the quarter, but Pella Christian did a nice job, limited him to 3 offensive and 3 defensive rebounds in that second half, and is now taking the rebound lead. I've got them for 23-16, so you would expect them to be able to out-rebound the Pekin team, and they have shown that here with a nice second quarter. So turnovers and rebounds, I think, are the big thing for Pella Christian right now. If they can continue to own the boards and not turn the ball over too much, they should have very little difficulty continuing to stretch this lead out.
Yeah, inside the numbers has been delivered by Pella Fiber. They've placed over 35 miles of fiber and connected more than 750 families in Pella with gigabit internet speeds. But it's neighbors, not numbers, that are important. Join today at PellaFiber.com. As Pella Christian returns here, let's go over our second half adjustments real quick, presented by DeYoung Door Service for each team.
Well, I kind of, for Pekin, they've got to, just take care of the basketball. They've got to, not turn the ball over, not rush. They're doing a nice job of driving the basket and making our big guys work, and they're able to get the ball around them somehow. They've only had the one block, if I remember right, that Eric was able to swat out of there. So, they're doing a pretty good job of getting it past the arms of the big players. So be more patient, get that ball inside, make some moves, make those guys maybe foul you, and see what you can do at the free throw line. They're 3 for 6, I guess, from the free throw line. So, that isn't a horrible deal, and if you can get there and make some points happen that way, it'd be a good thing. Pella Christian, on the other hand, they've got to just, continue to pound the ball inside and then look for that other post man that's going to be open because of the double and triple team, because that guy is there. They should be able to get a lot of layups in this second half off of their half-court game, in addition to, again, they haven't done a lot of running tonight. I thought maybe they would pick up the tempo again. I don't know if Coach Bohr has decided that this team maybe needs to go a little slower and is abandoning that, or if they just, due to the fact that some of them aren't quite as healthy as you'd like to see them, is maybe purposely not getting in such a big hurry to get down the floor.
Yeah, and you wonder, because, also it's just a big week with final exams and everything. But, that is tonight's second half adjustment presented by DeYoung Door Service. One of the quickest ways to adjust the look of your home is with a new garage door from the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella. Win, final thoughts here before we start the second half of action?
Well, Pella Christian's a heavy favorite. It's I think for Pekin they've got to try to just keep this pace such that they don't get into a running clock situation. I think for Pella Christian, I think they'd like to see at some point it get to a running clock, and Coach Moore can take those last 3 guys off the bench or 4 guys. He's got DeVries hasn't played tonight, so he must not be completely healthy. Normally he would have been in by now. So.
He was dealing with illness and a concussion, so kind of a double whammy.
Yeah, so he may not play, but those other 3 guys are eligible now because they played in the JV game. They can play the 2 quarters if they have to, and I'm sure Coach Moore would like to get them in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, if you can. You've been listening to the Central Town Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart and Pella at Central Tire and Auto. Pekin will begin with the basketball here in the second half. And they're actually going to get a look at a fast break. They were unable to utilize it. And Luke Long's 3 is no good. And a couple of nice saves there by Bennett Sprunk and Eric Mulder. And Levi Skelhaas starting out the half here for Heisman. And we're going to get it started. And Eric Mulder slams it.
Well, they went for the steal, and that left Eric wide open. And nothing between him and the basket, you know what's going to happen.
Yep. It's a nice job there. That's tonight's drive to the basket grown by champion seed dealer Jay Boat. An independently owned and regionally focused seed company that strives to build and maintain the broadest portfolio of genetics and traits. Champion Seed. They only champion the best. Another turnover there by Pekin.
Well, that's what they can't afford. They got to cut down on the turnovers.
Yeah, nice. Off the top of the backboard there by Levi Skelhaas.
I'm not sure he was completely under control, but he got it up off the backboard and in.
They're going to call no call there, and Luke Long gets it to go for 2.
He was one to call a charge, and then he let it go. I don't think there was as much contact there as Eric might have bailed out a little early.
Yeah, and Skelhaas gets another one to go.
Boy, he is driving in there, and nobody's stopping him.
Yeah, another nice drive by Levi Skelhaas. Eagles lead 43-15 with 6.5 to play. Aiden Stoltz is going to get the kickball called on him. Tonight's game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Windmill Print and Stitch in Pella. Windmill Print and Stitch is a locally owned decorated apparel company right here in Pella, and they're the proud partner with BSN Sports. If you need apparel for your team or business, call Phil Hemming with BSN Sports at 620-8337. Or stop into BSN Sports and Windmill Print and Stitch office at Southeast 14th in Pella. Ben Eric gets a 2 there for Pekin while we're presenting tonight's game, and Levi Skelhaas got in the air and got in trouble, and the Eagles turn it over now. 43-17, Pella Christian leads with 5:55 left in the third. Wolver's going to drive on Mulder. Nothing there. Gets it back out. We got 3 seconds called on Wolver. Another turnover there by Pekin. By my calculations, it's the second win. Maybe has him for more.
No, second in this quarter, so brings him up to 14 for the game. And again, you know, when you're behind and trying to stay with the team, you can't do that.
Yeah, and now Stoltz's pass for Nico Schurz just a little long, and they give the ball right back to the Panthers.
Yeah, and Pella Christian here, we've played less than 3 minutes, and they have doubled their turnovers for the game.
Yeah, not been a clean half here for Pella Christian. To start anyways. They had the nice slam by Mulder, and that's about it.
Well, a couple nice drives by Levi. They put some points on the board and have forced a couple turnovers, but yeah, they got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, nice little look there by Colton Comstock is no good. And Stoltz is going to bring it up for the Eagles, and they're going to swing it around. Skelhaas is going to fire from 3, no good. And the rebound goes to Skelhaas, who takes it inside. 6.5 for Skelhaas. He's starting to get those legs back under him.
Yeah. Well, and Levi gets the rebound there, but it was Nico that tipped it out to him.
Yeah, Bennett Sprunk got lost there. And Erhardt's shot no good. Mulder came down with another board. Bennett Sprunk was going to shoot the 3, threw it into Schurz. They're going to give it back to Pella Christian there, and Antrim is going to enter the game for Mulder.
Nico he's in great position there, but just isn't able to come down with the ball cleanly. He's got to get those hands working just a little bit better.
Well, I don't know if he knew that was going to be a pass to him, because Sprunk loaded up like he was going to shoot it. Aiden Stoltz is going to shoot it now. No good. Andringa with the board, and one! Danny Andringa.
So stayed with it, just short on the iron from Stoltz out top, and but Andringa just exactly the right place to get that rebound and did the right thing, put it right up, didn't bring it down.
Yeah, and he knocks down the free throw. We're going to get a clarification on something here at the scores
I think
table.
maybe who the foul was on.
Number 12, Jackson Horse, is going to come in for Wolver. The foul was on Luke Long, his first of the half for Pekin. Comstock has it out top for the Panthers. Goes to Luke Long, who has it tipped away by Skelhaas. Schurz grabs it. Now Bennett Sprunk goes up. Oh! Sprunk tried to throw it down, and the defense was able to kind of throw him off a little bit, and he throws it to the Pella Christian bench, but Bennett Sprunk was going to go for the poster slam.
Yeah, he got high enough, but he had a terrible angle. He had I don't think he could have made that even if there was nobody there from the angle he was at.
Yeah, it was going to be a tough make, but nice. A fun effort there by Sprunk. And Schurz is going to get a tip. He's going to just throw it, try to save it before it goes out of bounds, and throws it out of bounds just on the other side of the court there. And now Jack Fancher is going to come in for Bennett Sprunk. But that was going to be a fun play if Sprunk could have converted on that. But Pella Christian leads 48-17.
Well, he doesn't want Mulder to have all the dunks, and Bennett's got one on the year. But
yeah. Say I would have used my raise the roof moment really early had he made that one, but Andringa is going to get the rebound off of the miss there. Skelhaas and Stoltz are going to pass it back and forth. Skelhaas, runner, no good. Rebounded by Schurz after some tips. Left-hand layup, no good. Danny Andringa, right spot, right time. He's got 4 in the quarter. And a vision for less. Timeout. Full timeout called by the head coach here for Pekin. And Pella Christian 50-17 over the Panthers here in this one. Let's take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. While we're looking at it, I just lost my updates here, but we got a Stryver Cellular Instant Radio update with it here. So we'll update that real quick, and then we'll give you our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. All right, so now what we've got is the Indianola girls defeated Carlisle 54-35 in basketball. The Indianola boys lead Carlisle 29-11 at halftime, and PCM boys lead East Marshall 33-21 at halftime. In bowling action, Pella boys fell to Gilbert 2,590 to 2,479. Pella girls bowling defeated Gilbert 1,786 to 1,473. It's Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Casey Mista presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. It's been rebounding and lots of nice shots here for Pella Christian that really allowed them to extend this lead. It was 37-13 at halftime, so 50-17 now. That was in Casey Mista presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
Well, just one stop and a basket away from running clock, too, and I'm sure that's kind of what's on their mind at this point.
Yeah, I think that's probably why you saw a timeout there by Pekin's head coach. Then Eric's shot, no good. Levi Skelhaas coming the other way with it. Dribbling around. He's going to get it out to Vandermolen, who's going to drive. He's got a lane, and it just goes. And then Nico Schurz picks up a foul that I'm sure he wishes he could have it back, because that was probably not the smartest spot to pick up the first foul for the Eagles this half, and he's going to come out of the game for E.J. Franzman.
Well, there Lincoln had a nice drive to the basket. He's missed a couple threes to start the game, but now he got a good drive and good look at the basket. Still couldn't quite get it to fall. Can't quite get himself cracked into the scoring column tonight.
No, and he did have a nice look there, just unable to convert. They're going to get it inside to Horace, working against Andringa. Nice spin move there by Horace. Gets it to go, and that's the 6th point on the half for the Panthers. Fancher's going to drive, kicks out to Vandermolen, who's now going to take and drive. Dump to Franzman. Nice find there by Vandermolen to get Franzman on the board.
Yeah, good look from Lincoln to see that EJ was set up really good to get that ball, and good for EJ to be looking for that pass, and he was ready to go up and shoot it.
Yeah, Colton Comstock's going to kick it to Arrett, who's now going to find Cade Bemis. His pass is long, but nice save there by Arrett. And Comstock's going to have his shot deflected away. I think that was Franzman or Andringa, one of the two. Skelhaas's drive kicks it to Vandermolen, to Franzman, now to Fancher. Cross-court pass to Skelhaas. Inside to Franzman, and he gets it to go. 4 points in the quarter for Franzman. Pella Christian 54, Pekin 19. A minute and a half remains here at quarter number 3.
Yeah, and there it is. There's that magic 35 points.
Yeah, and now Horace is going to drive. He'll go to the line and shoot. So 54-19 here with a minute 19. The clock did stop.
Well, they're going to shoot free throws, so it does stop for free throws.
A foul on Andringa. I believe that's his third. It's the second and a half on third of the half on Pella Christian. And now Dane Geetings enters the game for Skelhaas. So we're seeing those guys towards the end of the bench coming in a little earlier than we were even expecting to win.
Minute something to go here, and Levi hasn't had anybody come in for him here for quite a while. So.
Yeah, but Geetings, take that back. We've got a substitution. So Horace comes out, and Luke Long comes back into the game. So for the Eagles right now, Danny Andringa, Dane Geetings makes his first appearance. Lincoln Vandermolen going inside to Franzman. They're going to call a walk first.
What he needed to do there is hit Jack coming across the other side. He was wide open. Instead, he tried to go up, didn't dribble the ball, which is the right thing to do, but you got to keep your feet still as well.
Yeah. Say not many Eagles who have played tonight are not in the scoring column. Fancher, one of them, and now Dane Geetings, and a nice 2 there by Cade Bemis. And we're going to get a Vision for Less official timeout here as Luke Long lost his shoe. And so, say by my calculations, Bennett Sprunk, Jack Fancher, Lincoln Vandermolen, and Dane Geetings, the lone Eagles to not score tonight. Not that they haven't had opportunities.
Well, and we got a quarter to go, so I got a feeling some of those guys are going to be in most of the rest of the game.
Yeah. Fancher's going to go inside for Andringa. His shot blocked. Franzman's shot no good. We're going to get a foul called, I believe, is what the call's going to be here. Is Franzman's going to go to the line? Yep. They're going to call it on Luke Long. Oh, no, they called it on Wolver. I miscounted there. Not surprising. Math was never my strong subject. Franzman's first shot no good.
Not doing real chop from the free throw line tonight so far.
No, I have him down 2 for. I believe that's 2 for 6 now.
7.
2 for 7. I missed a free throw somewhere, but I think it was Mulder. That's who I missed on this.
No, you're right, 6. I counted one twice.
Well,
close enough.
Yeah, close enough. We'll figure it out. Steal there by Pella Christian. Franzman's going to look for Dane Geetings with 4 seconds. His shot is blocked, and Franzman prevents Stoll from hitting even attempting the buzzer beater there. We'll be back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Pella Christian basketball right after this here on 92.1 KRLS.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Hi, this is Dave Hopkins, owner of Hopkins Roofing. Our company has been earning the trust of customers in Pella and Central Iowa for more than 50 years. We're excited to be a part of the Pella and Pella Christian sports broadcasts, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to earn your trust for your next roofing project. Whether you're building a new home or re-roofing your current one, or if you own any type of commercial building, we have a solution. Check out some of our work at hopkinsroofing.com and let us put together a quote for you. Hopkins Roofing. Roofing done for good.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS. Pella Christian leads Pekin 55-23 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here of action. We'll get you who's on the floor here in a moment, but we first want to let you know that tonight's video presentation of Pella Christian on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy. Dane Giedings passes to Lincoln Vandermolen, Jack Fancher, E.J. Franzman, and Danny Andringa on the floor for the Eagles. Same lineup that ended the quarter there. Fancher has it at the three-point line to Dane Giedings, looks inside to Andringa. Franzman with a nice save to Lincoln Vandermolen. Dane Giedings had a look. The bench wanted him to take it. No dice. Now Lincoln Vandermolen to Fancher, who's going to drive, kicks to Giedings in the corner. Nice ball movement here by the Eagles. Vandermolen's shot, no good, runs down his own miss. Inside to Franzman, and Franzman gets it to go.
That's a nice job of staying with that play. Had a couple of offensive boards there in that session. Was able to finally get a basket inside.
Yeah, 6 points for Franzman now.
I got him for 9. Yeah.
Sorry, that's in the half.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, now I'm with you.
I forgot I marked him off by half this game. That miss and rebound by Chandler Stoll and taken away there by the Eagles. Dane Giedings bringing it up, gets it to Vandermolen, whose pass to Franzman is stolen by Jackson Horace. Nice job by Horace to get on the board here. And so Lincoln Vandermolen looking now. They're going to kick to Fancher in the corner for 3. No good. Andringa is going to force a jump ball. And now Isaiah Breams is going to come into the game for Franzman.
Well, I noticed that, and Heisman has not, I don't think he's played in this half, has he?
No, he hasn't taken off the warm-up shirt.
So he's maybe not feeling 100% either.
No, probably not. That would be a good assumption, I feel like, at this point. Number 33, Sven Dahlstrom comes into the game, and Danny Andringa with a block. And now Scherz' pass, no good. Benny Scherz, I should say. His pass inside to Andringa is good. Danny Andringa with his 6th of the half. He's got 10 overall now. They're going to leave Horace open in the corner for 3. Not the best idea. He's got 7. Leads the way for Pekin. Fancher has it out top. Finds Giedings. Between the legs to Isaiah Breams. Sorry, I was saying Benny Scherz. That was Isaiah Breams.
Benny's going to be in on the next dead ball.
Yeah, Benny's coming in. Lincoln Vandermolen has his shot blocked. He's going to get it to go. And now Lincoln Vandermolen's on the board. So just a handful of Eagles still to get on the board.
He needed to pad his rebound stats a little bit first, too. Give himself 2 shots, but get a rebound out of it, too. There's
nice pass, but no luck. And Isaiah Breams will bring it the other way for the Eagles. Goes for Andringa inside, and it goes out of bounds. And now there Lincoln Vandermolen comes out. Benny Schurz does come into the game now. So Tyson DeVries and Isaac Kakmarinsky. Kakmarinsky hasn't played yet this year, and DeVries battling the concussion and still some illness stuff. Didn't know if we'd see him tonight. He is not suited up or not played. Nice job by Dane Geetings there to get the steal. He's going to go the other way with it. Kicks to Benny Schurz, to Isaiah Breams. Finds Dane Geetings. They're going to go to Breams in the post now. His shot is sent away by Wolver. Nice shot attempt there by Chandler Stoll is no good. Dane Geetings now with it. He's going to find Fancher, who's going to drive, and Fancher's going to get fouled. So Fancher's going to go to the line and shoot 2 here. He'll have a chance to get on the board. Looking through here, Bennett Sprunk, who we have not seen in this half. He is the lone starter who didn't score.
Well, he's played in the half, but he missed that dunk, remember?
Yeah, the dunk was the one that he had. Fancher gets on the board now with the free throw make.
Like I said, Tyson is obviously not going to play.
Yeah, as I say, we would have seen Tyson by this point. I feel like if he was going to play, Isaac we're not going to see because he's
I don't think we're
going
to see Isaac till January.
Yeah. Rebound by Isaiah Breams off the miss from Fancher. No good on the shot attempt. And now Benny Schurz with the rebound. His pass out to Andringa was tipped, but does make it out to Andringa. Fancher kicks it over to Benny Schurz. Now Geetings with it. Outside to Andringa. The Eagles in no rush to get up a shot here. Dane Geetings looks inside for Breams.
Well, they're playing a zone, and so the shot outside is there anytime they want it, but they're really focusing on trying to get something inside there. They do finally take one outside.
No good. Now Jacob Wolver technically just went over and back, but I think the officials at this point
letting him play.
Not gonna call that one.
I didn't see it, but he's got to have everything over. I'm not sure the ball made it all the way over.
I don't know. Jack Fancher with a block. Everybody getting in on the action here for the Eagles. Pass out to Andringa on the wing. He's going to drive. You're going to get Wolver for the foul there. Lincoln Vandermolen's going to come in for Danny Andringa. Dane Geetings will be the inbounder here for the Eagles. If you're enjoying this broadcast of Pella Christian Basketball on YouTube, please consider a donation to help keep it free. You can go to pceagles.org and click the donate button. Fancher's 3 is off. You can go to pceagles.org and click the donate button, or just click the Eagle Head logo in the bottom right-hand corner of this video and hit the donate to PC link in the header. Pass inside. Yeah, we're going to get a travel before the steal there. In case you missed it, presented by the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It's been a total team effort here from Pella Christian, forcing multiple turnovers as the Eagles with just I think it's down to three or four players who have not scored here for the Eagles in this contest. But a full team effort to give the Eagles a 62-28 advantage here with 2:20 remaining in the game. That was a case missed, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Turnover there by Pella Christian. Let's take a look at the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard really quick. Indianola girls defeated Carlisle 54-35. Indianola boys 29, Carlisle 11 at halftime. PCM 67, East Marshall 30 final. And that's a look at the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Is Wolver going to get it out to Sven Dahlstrom. Inside they go. Shot attempt no good by Isaac Sylvester. Geetings will give it to to Breams. They're going to call a blocking foul on Sylvester. Fancher is going to drive. He's going to kick to Benny Schurz, but he was fouled first.
Yeah, got him on the arm as he made the drive there, and a lot of stoppage of play here.
Sven Dahlstrom with the call, or gets the foul called. Oh, miscommunication there by Dane Giedings, and Lincoln Vandermolen leads to the turnover.
Pella Christian did a nice job in the first half. They still got a low number on the turnovers, but they kind of mounted up here on the second half as they really played pretty sloppily here as we went down the stretch.
Yeah, I feel like they've been trying to kind of rotate the ball a little bit more and see who they can't get in the scoring column. That three is going to be short, rebounded by Wolver. He's going to be fouled by Benny Schurz, I think, before the shot. Yeah, Benny Schurz with the body there off the rebound. So minute 21 remains here. Just kind of waiting to put the bow on this one here. Win 62-28. Pella Christian leads it. Just kind of waiting for the final few minutes to tick off the clock here. If I could speak here,
yeah,
we could finish out the game. Pass out to Wolver at the volleyball line. Cade Bemis is going to drive, and 2 points for Bemis. He's got 4 on the night and 4 in the half. Dane Giedings is going to drive, kicks to Fancher, who is going to throw up a wild shot, no good. And now it's going to be brought the other way by Cade Parmenter. Inside to Sylvester, and taken away by Isaiah Breams. Dane Giedings out front, just off the mark, and Isaiah Breams is there. He's got 2.
In the right place at the right time to get that shot to go.
Yeah, it's 64-30. Pella Christian leads with 15 seconds remaining here. I think the Panthers are still going to try and score one more here really quickly. Wolver is going to pass it out to Dahlstrom.
Well, you better do something with it quicker. They're not going to.
Yep, and Bemis' shot at the buzzer is no good. Pella Christian takes this one 64-30 final. Nice little team effort here. That was tonight's ball game. We'll be back with the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio post-game show here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this on 92.1 KRMS.
Over the past few months, Pella Real Estate Services has been sharing real stories of real people saving real money by selling their home using the Prez Listing Advantage.
They saved $4,740.
They saved $4,950.
They saved $9,900.
Why pay a 6% commission when you can save thousands of dollars, just like many others have, using the Prez Listing Advantage? Call 628-1BUY to list your home with Pella Real Estate Services.
It's nice to know that the products we grow are meant for this area, not for the whole nation. That's something that a lot of seed companies can't do. Champion selects hybrids that work countywide, statewide. We have a couple products in the corn lineup that they tell us don't sell. They're meant for the dry land. They're not meant for this area. But most of them want standability. They want a product that's going to stand until December when the snow flies. We're a price competitive and product competitive company.
Learn more at plantchampion.com.
Hormel Foods in Knoxville is hiring. They have openings on first, second, and third shift for positions including quality control, operations, and maintenance starting at $17.85 an hour. All night positions will receive the shift differential. Quality control and operations will receive a 50-cent an hour increase at 3 months and an additional 50-cent an hour increase at 6 months. Employees will be offered weekly pay up to $1,000, a free 2-year college tuition, compressive benefits, paid vacation, and a 401k. Apply today at HormelJobsKnoxville.com.
Welcome to the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio post-game show. a cabinet design of Pella to expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Baum, the cabinet guy, the cabinet design of Pella. Very dominating win here for the Eagles. Maybe not quite as dominating as we expected. I think you said it was a 46-point favor for Pella Christian, 64-30 here.
The computer doesn't know when the coach is going to pull the starters, and they didn't play much of that second half.
No, they really didn't, and it was a nice team effort here by the Eagles, as we mentioned. Haven't tallied up the second halves to get our overall totals here for the Eagles, but I know that quite a few, and we'll get those here in a minute for you guys. I think tonight we're going to have a player joining us for the Eagles, but let's take a look at the road ahead real quick while we're at it, presented by Pella Motors. The road ahead. So tomorrow night, the Eagles wrap up the 2021 section of the season. They play at Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont tomorrow night, and then they have the holidays off, and they won't be back in action until after the first of the year. They'll take on Dallas Center Crimes in a doubleheader, and then they will be at Newton for a doubleheader. So the Eagles, according to Varsity Bound, extend their winning percentage here against Pekin back to 102-0. The Eagles lead the series all time. The last time these two teams met, according to Varsity Bound, was 2011. And the Eagles won 66-44 in that one.
I think that was a tournament game, probably. If I'm not mistaken.
Something along those lines. But tonight, 64-30, the Eagles take this one here, and that's the road ahead presented by Pella Motors. You'll drive away. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. So let's take a look at tonight's Hormel Foods Radio Key Play and Player of the Game. I guess we'll wait on the key player, and we'll come back and get the Hormel Foods Radio Key Player of the Game, because I always kind of like to see, especially when they're bringing a player up. I have a feeling that JD's got a good player in mind for me, and it makes my job a lot easier and trying not to distribute who it was.
Well, we'll see who he sends, but I'm just going to nominate a couple guys. We'll see if he sends either one of them. But I thought Danny Anderga and EJ Fransman, this was probably EJ's best game off the bench in the 2 years that I've watched him play varsity basketball. So good game for EJ. It was nice to see him. I got him for 6 rebounds, only 1 turnover, and 9 points. So that's a great game for him. Danny has been in and out of the starting lineup. He's a good, solid athlete too. I've got him for 11 points. So and also at 7 rebounds. So both those guys are good candidates. You expect Stoltz. Stoltz started out hitting 4 threes in a row. Didn't make any baskets after that, so he kind of cooled off, but didn't play a lot in the second half. Eric, the same thing. Eric had 10 points, didn't play a lot in the second half. So we'll see which one of those other two, if either one of them come up as the player of the game. But I thought both those guys had really good games.
Yeah, I thought Danny Andringa would be an excellent choice as well. I think again, like you said, Aiden Stoltz had the 12 in the first half. He would have been a good candidate had he, I think, played more in the second half. Levi Skelhaus, I think, is one that we could mention too. He doesn't maybe have the numbers that a Fransman had overall, but I think looking at it, it looks like he had 9 points by my calculation.
Yep. 9 points, 5 rebounds. So
and that's coming off of the illness too. He missed the last game against Grinnell on Friday night. I think he would be a candidate who I would put up there for consideration for the Hormel Foods Key Player of the Night.
His first half was a little under par for him. He missed several shots to start the game. I think he was like 0 for 6 before he finally started hitting some shots. He only ended up missing 8 shots on the night. So we'll see. We were both wrong.
Yeah, we were both wrong. Bennett Sprunk will be joining us here. We'll be right back with the Cabinet Design Appella Radio postgame show right after this with Bennett Sprunk.
'Twas the night before Christmas. Santa looked all around. Not one little reindeer was to be found. He decided Two Rivers Car Troll all go to fill up his car since it was fairly low. He would not disappoint. His timing was right. Thank goodness for Two Rivers. The Car Troll pump's open all night.
Even Santa loves saving 4 cents off every gallon of gas at Two Rivers Car Troll pumps in Pella and Otley. Use your Two Rivers local card and you'll save 4 cents off every gallon of gas every time you fill up. Happy holidays from Pella's only locally owned gas station, Two Rivers Cooperative.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Start a new tradition this Christmas and let the Pella or Knoxville Hy-Vee Kitchen help with your holiday feast. Order one of our holiday packs and we'll do all the preparation and cooking for you. Choose between USDA Select Prime Rib, a Carve Master Pit Applewood Smoked Ham, Butterball Turkey, or order a combination of these meats. Then choose from more than a dozen side dishes, dinner rolls, and desserts to fill up your table. We'll have everything prepped and ready to go, complete with easy instructions to finish it off at home. Call the kitchen and ask about the Christmas holiday packs available at the Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vee.
Now that the cold weather is here, how is your furnace holding up? If the answer is not so well, then maybe it's time to call Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. They're a Dave Lennox premier dealer and they're NATE certified, which means that they're up to date on the latest solutions in the industry. So call Van Haften's today in Pella or Knoxville and set up a time to have your furnace inspected. They'll ensure it's running at maximum efficiency so that you're ready for Old Man Winter's extended stay. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
Welcome back to the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio postgame show here on 92.1 KRLS. We're joined now by Pella Christian guard Bennett Sprunk. And Bennett, obviously a nice team win tonight. Almost everybody contributing in the scoring column. Very good team win, especially getting everybody back coming into tonight's game and now leaving and going into tomorrow night's game. What kind of confidence does this give you guys moving forward?
I think this gives us a lot of confidence because, as you may know, this last week we had a lot of guys sick, missing out on practices and games and stuff. So having almost everyone back is really nice. Getting a nice big team win just gives us a lot of confidence going into tomorrow.
Yeah, and I want to talk real quick about one play in particular, and I'm sure you know which play I'm going to go to. You try to throw it down there and provide a big spark here to the team. As you're coming down the court there, what's running through your mind as you're going up trying to make that dunk?
Obviously I was looking for shots for my teammates first. I love doing that. So I was looking to see if I could pass it to my teammate, but then I noticed the defender go over to him. And so I had a wide open lane on a fast break, so I just decided I'm going to go for this one. Unfortunately, it slipped out of my hands and didn't go down, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it was a really exciting play, and I know it got the crowd energized when you attempted it too. Obviously, I know that you, Eric, probably trying to get a few of those slams, get the crowd into it a little bit. Playing in front of the home crowd here on a Monday night where you've got final exams going on, you're trying to get back. What was that? How did that help having the home crowd behind you?
It was great. Obviously, we have a really supporting crowd. It's just great to have them here on a Monday night, even though a lot of people have exams to study for, things to study for. So it's nice to see them all coming out and supporting us. It just gives us a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and obviously with everything going on this week, again, we mentioned final exams going on. You got the illnesses that you've been battling through, and you finally, it looks like you maybe are kind of getting on the other side of that and getting healthy. And now you go take on an Eddyville team tomorrow that's undefeated thus far on the season. As you go and get ready for that game now tomorrow night, what is going to be one of those keys that you're looking for, that the team's going to need to come away with a victory in that one?
I just think our defense really needs to step up tomorrow night. Eddyville's a big, tall team that we have to respect on defense. You got a lot of big guys, a lot of really good scorers on that team. So I think our defense is going to be the main key to that game. That and our transition offense. I think if we get our defense rolling and our transition offense stemming out of that defense, I think we'll do just fine.
Absolutely. We'll hope to come down to Eddyville tomorrow night and see you guys put together a good, solid effort against the Rockets tomorrow night and hopefully come away with another win going into the holiday break. But, Bennett, thanks for the time. Appreciate you coming up and talking to us about the win. So, all right. That was Bennett Sprunk of the Pella Christian Eagles. And we'll be right back with more of the Cabinet Design of Pella radio postgame show right after this on 92.1 KRLS.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if auto owners make sense for you.
Hi, this is Dave Hopkins, owner of Hopkins Roofing. Our company has been earning the trust of customers in Pella and Central Iowa for more than 50 years. We're excited to be a part of the Pella and Pella Christian sports broadcasts, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to earn your trust for your next roofing project. Whether you're building a new home or re-roofing your current one, or if you own any type of commercial building, we have a solution. Check out some of our work at hopkinsroofing.com and let us put together a quote for you. Hopkins Roofing. Roofing done for good.
Welcome back one final time here to the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio post-game show. And we'll do tonight's final stats presented by the Verduff Agency. We'll do the scoring breakdowns here for the Eagles. Levi Skellhaus with 9 points. Nico Schurz 2 points. Jaden Heisman had, I believe that was 6 points. Had that marked down wrong, so I had to tally that back up. And Danny Andringa had 10. Aiden Stoltz 12. EJ Fransman with 8. Jack Fancher had 1. Lincoln Vandermolen with 2. Dane Geetings was unable to get in the scoring column. Eric Mulder had 8. Isaiah Breams finished with 2 there in the second half. For Pekin, Ben Arrett had 4 points. Jackson Horace, who had 7 there in the second half, finished with 9. Colton Comstock had 4. Cade Bemis had 4. Luke Long had 4. And Jaden Wolver had 3. That's tonight's final stats presented by the Verduff Agency. Let Chad Lance or Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you. The Verduff Agency, providing complete courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. Really quickly, I want to put a bow on the Hormel Foods key play and player of the game. As we take a look at that, I'm going to go with Levi Skellhaus. Wynn went with E.J. Fransman and Danny Andringa. All had very fine nights. Our key play of the game, I'm going to go again with the Eric Mulder slam. He had a very nice slam. Bennett Sprunk would have had the key play of the game with his slam had he been able to convert, as we heard from him a minute ago. But that was our Hormel Foods radio key play and player of the game. Looking for a key to your new career, visit hormeljob.com. You've been listening to the Cabinet Design of Pella radio postgame show. A Cabinet Design of Pella. They expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Blom, the cabinet guy, at Cabinet Design of Pella. One final time here before we send it to Alex Cook in the studio. Pella Christian wins it 64-30. Take it away, Mr. Alex Cook.
Thanks for tuning into this exclusive presentation of South Central Iowa High School basketball coverage on KNIA and KRLS, streaming at KNIA-KRLS.com and on your free KNIA and KRLS mobile apps.